friends. Those who follow my Truth Talk channel, what can I say? Sadly, evil prevailed over goodness. Evil prevailed over goodness. Trump won. And I got a lot of questions on Facebook, one of the posts I posted, and I talked about all the accomplishments of Biden. And I like, one of my questions is, well, Biden was so great, then why did Harris win? Well, that's one of the questions I'm going to answer in this video. That's the main question I'm going to answer. There's three things I'm going to talk about in this video. One is, first one is me standing up for myself at this gas station. Two, I'm going to answer that question. Why did Harris win? My view of why she won. And three, how we can still take a stand and be like a firewall to defend democracy. We can't let Trump destroy our democracy. And there are things that we can do. Yes, people that's watching this right now, there's things that you can do to keep Trump from destroying all of our democracy. That's what's going to be answered and what I'm going to be talking about in this Truth Talk with Tymon. Those that follow me on my main channel see that I have a long military background. Served 26 years total with the United States Navy. So last Friday, my wife and I were up in Las Cruces. I had my walker. I still have imbalance issues. I was there to see neurology. Speaking of that, they're going to give me, I'm going to be taking these shots, I guess, and another pill, right, hon?
Yeah, that's if it gets approved.
Yeah, we're waiting for that to get approved. That's going to hopefully help me with my balance issues. Stay on my main channel that I am. That I was doing some of my martial arts techniques, was doing some animals. And that balance is all because I'm taking pills to help with my balance in my head. Because I have an equilibrium imbalance. Alright? And it's not fun to deal with. And there's a lot of times I do have to use my walker and my walking stick. Alright? With that said, my wife was in the restroom and I think I just got done using the restroom, and I was going out and I saw this guy, and he saw the back of my hat, because I wear my hat backwards, and he goes, So you in the Navy. That means you must be like a true veteran or something like that and support Trump. I bet you're really happy that Trump won. Oh, I laid it on this guy, man. I just laid it on this guy. First off, I took the constitutional oath of the United States of America. The constitutional oath I had to take when I joined the United States Navy. Right? I said, second off, as a veteran, and the way Trump treated the veterans causes, suckers, losers, all this stuff. I could not give conscious support such a man. And I said, I said, two of them also somewhat, three of them also somewhat eccentric. I don't know why I threw that in, and I did because I am, I like to do the purple hair. So why would I, in good conscience, support somebody that attacked or instigated violence on the capital of the United States of America, who's now going to become a president again of the United States of America? We should never even have allowed that guy back in the Capitol, back to be president. Not later on him. I stood for what I know is right. Because Trump is an evil person. Period. That guy he was throwing out the effing liberals, or in the military too, effing liberal. He was throwing out. I ain't messing around no more. I ain't messing around no more. I see these goddamn mega out of town. I'm gonna let them have it. Alright. So it's just gonna get loud. Sorry, my question, people ask me, why did I ask me? We'll go back to my post. My post. I didn't print it out, but basically I posted all the accomplishments Biden done. It's done with the American Rescue Plan, the PACT Act to help us veterans, the bipartisan infrastructure bill that's actually being done, even in my state here of New Mexico, when we drive to Las Cruces and stuff, and we see that road and it says, being rebuilt by the bipartisan infrastructure bill, right, Joe? That road that we, what else? I talked about the shrinkflation and how he's actually helping with that. The economy, how we have one of the best economies in the world, how we actually fixed what Trump destroyed with him giving tax breaks, more tax breaks to the billionaires. Doesn't care about the middle class or poor. Harris had a plan of building us this country back out for the middle class out, okay? She had a plan building us country back from the middle class out. And I talked about all this stuff in this long Facebook post. I had a picture of Biden. It's still on my Facebook. I think it's a public post now because I make some of my posts public. So those who want to follow, get on my Facebook. That's fine. You can see the post. And he did accomplish a lot. My God, he did more in 4 years than even FDR did, and with the social programs and all these different other things that he did. The climate, and put us back under the Paris Agreement. And first president to stand on a strike line with the United Auto Workers. The first president just recently went to the Amazon, I mean, you talk about somebody that has a lot of character. One of the most accomplished people that we had in the White House was Joseph R. Biden. Period. And he had to fix what Trump destroyed. And now that guy's going back in to destroy everything that Biden just did. All the good that he did. Then I guess I said, well, we're so great. Well, why did Harrison? Well, I tell you the main reason why Harris lost. You guys are not going to like this, but we still have a racist country. They didn't want a black woman up on the stage. They didn't want a woman president for one. They didn't want a black woman. They didn't want an Asian woman. We still have a racist nation. To me, that's the number one reason. Because we do still have a racist nation. The most dangerous people in this nation are the extremists, particularly the right-wing extremists. It's not the immigrants. Trump wants to deport, I'm not going on and off subject, sorry, but Trump wants to deport mass immigration of these immigrants that's undocumented, that has families here, that work on these farming jobs that people don't want to do. They work on the cleaning jobs in these meat factories. They do all these things that people don't want to do. They pick the oranges from the trees. What do you think that's going to do to our economy when he wants to do this? What do you think the tariffs are going to do with the economy once he does this? Tariffs are a tax. I explained this also in my post. If I had a blackboard, I was hoping I was going to one day I want to get a blackboard so I could do things on a blackboard and stand right here with the chalk, old school blackboard, and I think I think people can still buy those. And just do my blackboard and write down what a tariff is and break it down that way on the blackboard. And then maybe you guys would actually understand instead of me trying to explain it to you. And maybe if you see it in writing what an actual tariff is, because what a tariff does, see there's a 20% tariff, okay? And you got a TV at Walmart that's $600. And 20% to that. It's going to raise the cost of that TV. That's going to go on to the consumer. A tariff has to be paid when the TV is going to be $900. So tariff has to be paid when those TVs come in or when whatever comes in, right? Off the freight ship, most things come into the harbors, right? That company has to pay it. Say it's like a Best Buy or Walmart. They have to pay it there when it comes onto the harbor. Then they can distribute it. And then of course you got the distribution cost and all that stuff too. That add what the prices. So what do you think that's going to do when they're deporting these immigrants and then you're raising the cost by adding tariffs across the board to all this stuff? Do you really think that's going to help with the economy? That's going to destroy the economy. That could bring this world into this country, like these third world countries, bring us down. It's going to destroy this country. They're uneducated. Trump even said, we love the uneducated, don't we, folks? We love the uneducated. And I question myself. I question myself. How does somebody that gets onto a podium saying, they're eating the dogs? Or, Hannibal Lecter, we love them, don't we, folks? Or, the shark in the water and the boat has a battery and the boat's sinking. I'm going to swim towards the shark. Talks about stuff like that becomes a president. I hate to say this, but Trump loves stupid people. He loves stupid people because he's stupid. He becomes president, but has the comprehensive plan to help with housing, to help with the poor communities, to help with the HBCUs, the black colleges, universities, to help with these rural areas. Comprehensive plans, not concepts of a plan. It must expand health care. Trump wants to take away the health care. What's he going to replace it with? He doesn't know. He has concepts of a plan. And I was talking about this before on this channel. Yeah, he got in, but he barely got in. Think about this. He barely got in. 3%. 3%. All they did was 250,000 more votes. There's so many swing states to swing it over to the other direction. That is close. And then they say, like, half of the Trump voters are uneducated, which I believe. And 27% of those now are regretting that they voted for Trump. But you know what? It's too little, too late. It's too little, too late. So how do we fix this? He's going to become in the White House. He's already starting to do damage with these people he wants to get in. You know, Robert F. Kennedy with his conspiracy theories, anti-vaxxer, the one in Health and Human Services. Here's like, what's his name, Joe? That army guy.
The foxhole?
Yeah. I got a mind block on that one. He wants in to run the Defense Department. All these people that's not even qualified to do the job. If you played golf with Trump one time, or you donated millions of dollars to Trump, you're going to be on his staff. Think about it. When Democrats are in, 90% of the time when Democrats are in, they have well-educated staff, people that's in their positions. But lately, last two Republican presidents, and I can say this because Trump and then Trump, he's not let anybody on the staff, as long as you donate to him and you want to do his bidding. The Project 2025 bidding, the evil bidding, the Nazi party bidding, the party of Trump. The mega. Because it was not even his saying anyway. It was Reagan's on the Light of the Hill speech. And even Reagan's up there in heaven shaking his head like, what the hell happened to my party? It's no longer the party of Lincoln. Lincoln freed the slaves and cared about this nation. Trump doesn't care about you. He cares about himself. He cares about getting away with his crimes. There's 34 felonies that he's convicted of. He's probably not going to do any time for now. The insurrectionist attack on the Capitol, stealing classified documents. Those are serious crimes that people are in prison for now. The private, the airman that shared those documents on that gaming website, now he's going to prison for that. Not just a few documents. I'm talking thousands of documents that Trump had. That's the only reason why he lied his way back into the White House. That's how he got in. That's one of the main reasons why he got in. He lied his way back in. Lied about the immigrants. Lied about this and that. People believed his lies. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. But the third thing I want to talk about is how we can prevent him from destroying our democracy. I mean, he's in bed with the oligarchs. He's in bed with he's going to be an authoritarian dictator. And we don't want to become a monarch. We're not a country ruled by kings. Oh, hell, King Trump? Oh, hell no. We got to stand. We got to be vigilant. We got to stand up not only for ourselves, but call your congressmen, call your representatives, call your senators. Whatever state you're in, call them. Be a firewall. Hold them accountable. Don't let these people on the Trump staff, don't let Gates, particularly Gates, that's the one I was, don't let him on there. I mean, just those allegations alone would just disqualify anybody that's going. And then let's get that report released too. Don't let the Speaker of the House, Johnson, keep that report from being released. Gates has to be held accountable. Gates has to be held accountable. These people have to be held accountable. We have to be a firewall. We have to take a stand. We have to keep pressure on our senators and congressmen and our representatives. We've got to ensure they do the right thing. Peacefully protest. Stand up for what's right. Be a firewall. Save our democracy. Don't let Trump destroy it all. That's all I got for you. There's a few other people on the staff we're going to talk about, but you got the gist of what I was saying. That's all I got for you. This is Tymon. The Truth Talk with Tymon. Thank you. P.S. guys, you won't find me much on X, but I created a different account. I'm mostly on Blue Sky now. I just actually started that one last night. You can find me on Blue Sky at Tymon, Tymon K65. Tymon K65 at Blue Sky. That's where you're going to find me at the most. I still have my Facebook. I still have my Instagram. but I no longer have I will no longer be an X, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that. Elon Musk, he's an oligarch. He wants to destroy this nation and that mass deportation, And think about that. When I was talking about that, Trump, he was married to, he's married right now to an immigrant, a migrant. Elon Musk himself is from South Africa. Ramaswamy, I guess Musk and Ramaswamy are going to be on this new Department of Government Efficiency, which is actually going to, what basically it is, it's going to take away from the middle class, the poor, the programs that help the middle class and the poor, and make themselves richer. To me, that's what it really is, right? So, like I said, take a stand, be a firewall, stay tough with your representatives. Just tell them, just protest when you can. My wife and I were talking about if a protest comes up in Albuquerque, we'll drive nearly 6 hours to get up to Albuquerque just to protest, because we're not messing around. We're not messing around. We're gonna take a stand. We're gonna save our democracy. We're not gonna let Trump and this evil agenda destroy it. We're gonna make sure that he is held accountable one day. Hopefully, after these 4 years, he'll finally be put in prison for all of his crimes. Hopefully, Jack Smith does the right thing, even though he's probably going to get fired. But hopefully somebody else takes up that case, and Trump will be finally held accountable for his crimes. And that's my PS. I know it's a long PS. But anyway, you can find me on all my social media, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, and now on Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Tymon K65. I'm out.
you.